All right. So now that I explained to you all how each and every one of you fills my bucket, I'm going to read you this story. So this is Have You Filled a Bucket Today? By Carol McLeod, and it's illustrated by David Messing. The interesting thing about this copy of this book, I got it from my library, is the author of the book actually autographed it. So that's pretty neat. All day long, everyone in the whole wide world walks around carrying an invisible bucket. You can't see it, but it's there. You have a bucket, your mom and dad each have a bucket, your sister and brother have a bucket, your grandparents, friends, and neighbors all have a bucket. Everyone carries an invisible bucket. Your bucket has one purpose only. Its purpose is to hold your good thoughts and good feelings about yourself. When you feel very happy and good, your bucket is full. And you feel very sad and lonely when your bucket is empty. Other people feel the same way too. They're happy when their buckets are full, and they're sad when their buckets are empty. It's great to have a full bucket, and this is how it works. You need other people to fill your bucket, and other people need you to fill theirs. So, how do you fill a bucket? You fill a bucket when you show love to someone, when you say or do something kind, or even when you give someone a smile. That's being a bucket filler. A bucket filler is a loving, caring person who says or does nice things that makes others feel special. When you make someone feel special, you are filling their bucket. But you can also dip into a bucket and take out some good feelings. You dip into a bucket when you make fun of someone, when you say or do mean things, or even when you ignore someone. That's being a bucket dipper. A bully is a bucket dipper. A bucket dipper says or does mean things that make others feel bad. Many bucket dippers have an empty bucket. They think they can fill their own bucket by dipping into someone else's, but that will never work. You never fill your own bucket when you dip into someone else's. But guess what? When you fill someone's bucket, you fill your own bucket too. You feel good when you help others feel good. All day long, we are either filling up or dipping into each other's buckets by what we say and what we do. Try to fill a bucket and see what happens. You love your mom and dad. Why not tell them you love them? You can even tell them why. Your caring words will fill their buckets right up. Watch your first smiles to light up their faces. You will feel like smiling too. A smile is a good clue that you have filled a bucket. If you practice, you'll become a great bucket filler. Just remember that everyone carries an invisible bucket, and think of what you can say or do to fill it. Here are some ideas for you. You could smile and say hi to the bus driver. He has a bucket too. You can invite the new kid at school to play with you. As a class, you were all really great at including new students when they came to school. Very, very inclusive. You could write a thank you note to your teacher. You could tell your grandpa that you like to spend time with him. There are many ways to fill a bucket. Bucket filling is fun and easy to do. It doesn't matter how young or old you are. It doesn't cost any money. It doesn't take much time. And remember, when you fill someone else's bucket, you fill your own bucket too. When you're a bucket filler, you make your home, your school, and your neighborhood better places to be. Bucket filling makes everyone feel good. So, why not decide to be a bucket filler today and every day? Just start each day by saying to yourself, I'm going to do something to fill someone's bucket today. And at the end of each day, ask yourself, did I fill a bucket today? Yes, I did. That's the life of a bucket filler. And that's you. So she filled a bucket, and her own bucket is all the way full as well. All right. So I really like that story. It's harder to fill someone's bucket than it has been in the past, right? We kind of have to stay home right now, and that's okay. So that doesn't mean you can't still be a bucket filler. My challenge for you is to do something kind to fill someone's bucket, either at home with you or maybe someone that you love or care about. You can do that by giving them a phone call. You could write them a special note. You could make them something and send them a picture of it. There's lots and lots of ways that we can still fill other people's buckets and in return fill our own and make the world a better place, okay? So I miss you guys. Love you very much. I hope you have a great Monday. Losing track of time, kids. But I'll see you tomorrow for a new story.